A little bit about my history. I got started in this sector, cybersecurity and energy sector, back in 2002, right after the 9/11 attacks. And there was just a lot of interest around securing the nation's critical infrastructure at that time. You saw the formation of the NERC CIP standards and so on. So that's kind of the genesis of my interest here. As I've continued to follow this, we see that things begin to ratchet up in not only attacks and importance, but also the proliferation of renewables as they continue to roll out across the United States. And so I think we're at a very interesting time at Operant because there's kind of this nexus of being able to secure grid endpoints cheaply and inexpensively, and also be able to monitor those. The problem becomes much more difficult as you get more and more endpoints. It's one thing to have 10,000 endpoints, but when you get millions of them and they're in disconnected parts of the grid, people are owned under different ownership models and so on, you really have to pay attention to the attack surface. So that's really the message we're seeing from the Department of Energy and Department of Defense, that really there has to be something. NERC CIP covers a lot of the larger sites, but as you see this proliferation, you really have to look at all of the endpoints, because the cyber threat is real out there. But I think
Wow.
over time, you'll see the trend that value will come down. So smaller and smaller solar sites are going to be mandated. And it's also just, for an individual home user, maybe not so much there. But if you think about the way a DERM system might work, where a utility is controlling solar installations and wind installations across a larger geographic area, that's where you're going to see the NERC CIP requirements come in.